cookware, cutlery, and food processing equipment for Harrison Company.
Well, it's that time of the week when we get together with my good friend, compadre, and teacher who is trying to teach me how to cook, and so far doing a marvelous job. Folks, the creator of Healthcraft Cookware, Mr. Charles Knight.
Hey.
Yo.
We're cooking
Salmon.
Yes, French poached salmon.
Let me get everything adjusted here. It's a little slow.
There you go.
And move my mic up here. This is, now last week we didn't know whether we had something baked or poached, but this week it's definitely going to be poached.
This thing we're definitely poaching.
Okay.
Definitely poaching.
And that's salmon, which is, that's probably the most popular way to eat salmon.
I would say so. A lot of people eat it like this. You know, they call
What do you
it
mean, raw?
lox. Yeah.
They call it what?
Lox.
Is that where lox comes from? The salmon.
From salmon.
Just raw? You mean you could just rip that off and eat it and say I'm eating lox?
I guess so.
Well, son of a gun.
We went to Alaska a couple years ago on one of those cruises, and the salmon there was phenomenal.
Well, I bet that's where.
Matter of fact, I think what it was, the haddock. Was it haddock? What was the other fish we had? I can't remember, but it was halibut. That's what it was. Just for the halibut.
Just for the halibut. Right, you can always remember that one.
Anyway, you're cooking this meal today, and this is actually a gourmet one. Okay?
Excellent. I'm ready.
So you ready to go? Now, the most important thing is when you're going to cook fish, you always want to start with a cold pan.
With a cold pan.
Or a slightly warm, yeah. So we're gonna cook the salmon in here. I'm gonna let you put it's cold. All right, just put the salmon steaks in, skin side down.
Ooh.
No grease, no fat, no butter.
Skin side down?
Skin side down, yeah.
Like
What's going to happen is we're going to poach these in just a little bit of liquid, and what will actually happen is the skin will remove itself. Use a spatula to pick it up from there.
Notice how I make the proper...
Very good. One more.
I don't know if that will fit in there.
Well, we'll get it in there. There you go. Okay. Isn't that beautiful salmon? Oh, look at how nice that looks. All right, now,
there we go.
What you want to do is you want to garnish. You don't have any animals coming today, do you?
No, I hope not.
All right,
Last week we had an animal that was in here and got really attracted to my hands because I've been handling fish.
He was going crazy.
Yes.
All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to put the vegetables on top, the onion, the peppers. By the way, folks, red peppers are down to $1.79 a pound.
Oh, good. You were complaining about that last week.
They were $3.99 a pound. They brought them down. So
great.
They
responded. How do you put this on?
Okay,
just anywhere?
Just anywhere you want. We're going to put onions, sliced onions.
Okay.
All right, sliced peppers.
Wait a minute. Let me...
All right, I'll help. All right, a little bit of sliced peppers, tomatoes.
Do you stack them up or
just any place? We're gonna pull it off there later anyway.
I'm kind of neat about these kind of things. You know,
you can do it.
There's one with nothing
and
on
some lemon slices.
Okay.
All right, you're all set. Now this is a very simple and easy dish to cook. You put the lid on, close the vent.
And close the what?
All right, close the vent. You put it on low heat. Here's your vent. See the vent? The arrow,
right there.
The arrow's open. That's closed.
Oh, I see. Right here.
We're gonna cook that over here. Now that just cooks all by itself. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff.
Aha.
This is the good stuff.
What's the good stuff?
What I'm going to show you is how to make a dill sauce.
Oh.
All right? Anytime you go out to have salmon today, they normally give you a dill sauce or some kind of a dill sauce over it. So we're going to show you how to make that.
Is that, does that relate any way to pickles? Or why do they call it dill sauce?
This is dill. That's what dill looks like right there.
You're kidding.
Nope, that's dill.
I never knew that. What an educational experience.
A live dill, but it's dill.
Can you follow right over here?
That's actually an herb.
Did you know this was called dill?
No.
So you've learned something today, haven't you?
Yeah.
This has been a very educational experience. Good thing you weren't in school. I just wanted to know, because we've learned about dill.
Okay.
Doesn't smell like anything.
No, it does, but when it cooks, it releases the flavor. So what you want to do is put a little bit of corn. This is flour. I'm not going to use cornstarch today.
This is flour?
Just, 1 teaspoon flour in there.
Level or fat?
No, you can fill it up all the way. There you go. Just drop that in there and then mix it up real good. Now I'm using chicken stock. No, you can use this. You have a dry spoon, wet spoon. There you go.
Okay.
You need help, don't you?
Well, I don't know. This stuff doesn't mix very well. It's kind of...
We're coming out with a new cookbook. It's called Cooking with Jack. They started it today. It's 12 years of experience trying to teach him how to cook. What you do is you want to make sure you don't have any lumps in there.
Well, I got a lot of lumps. How do you get them out? Because this stuff doesn't mix very well.
Just stirring real good. That's good enough. They'll come out. All right, you can drop that in the pan.
Drop what in the pan?
That in the pan.
Drop what in the pan?
That in the pan.
In what pan? This pan, that pan, or this pan over here?
No, that pan right there.
This one?
There you go. Yeah.
The one I got in my finger?
Yep. Now this is fresh dill. We're going to put the fresh dill in with it.
You're so reticent.
Go ahead.
Talk about these kind of things. Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready? Now what that's going to do, it's going to thicken. We put the dill inside there. All right. Okay. You put the juice of a half lemon.
Just take it and squeeze it.
Just take it and squeeze it. All right. A little bit quicker.
Well, you can't rush these things.
There you go. All right. Now you take this. Oh, look at the pitch, Jack. Jeez.
Oh, now that's what I was going to ask about.
supposed
probably
to stop the
do
pitch.
it into
Okay, now what you want to do is kind of get that moving around. See how it's starting to thicken? That's the flour
it is,
thickening,
yeah.
see? All right.
Hey, this is kind of neat.
Isn't that neat? Now you're a gourmet cook. Right?
Son of a gun.
That's how easy it is
Notice
to make.
how I handle the...
That's how easy it is to make.
You got a shot of my hands there? I mean, that's the way you really should do that. I've seen that done before.
Okay, you ready?
And how do you keep it from sticking?
No,
there?
that's what it's
all
supposed
out.
to do. It's supposed to get thick.
It's sticking to the
Right?
pan.
Now here's the salmon I cooked. Now only cook this about 5 to 7 minutes because you don't want to overcook salmon. See, and the vegetables are barely cooked. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the hot sauce. You ready?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't.
Okay,
to do
ready?
what?
Just pour it right over the salmon like you see here. See, look at you made a dill sauce. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Garnish it with a little bit of green onions.
Aha.
And there's French poached salmon.
Is
done
this
right before your eyes in 5 minutes.
Now, is
How
this
about that?
suitable for Kristen? Is what I want to know.
Well, my kids eat salmon, so
Kristen, we're going to find out if indeed this isn't too hot or anything like that, is it?
No, it's not hot
Okay,
at all.
Kristen, you can go on, and this is one of those rare moments when you can have dinner in front of about 100,000 people here, and because you've never had poached salmon before, right?
No.
Well, let's see what you think of it.
We're dying to see your
Yeah,
facial expression.
Yeah, you can cut off any other part you know, to put with it. If you like tomatoes, you can cut a little of that. A little onion goes with it or something. Mess it around in the dill sauce or whatever. But we'll see how you like poached salmon itself. All right, here we're going to get a very honest, complete evaluation. And I think the salmon industry of America is probably watching. As you want to put a little more dill in your mouth there, sauce or anything like that, cover it up with onions, anything? Okay.
The salmon business is up the river right now.
Okay, what do you think of it?
It's okay.
It's okay? If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
5.
About a 5. Okay, here's the address. French Poached Salmon, Box 888, Tampa 33601. And please send a stamped self-addressed envelope if you would. And you, like Kristen, can say, wow, this is really okay when you have your poached salmon. Thank you very much,
right,
Charles
thank
Knight. And Kristen, you've done a terrific job. You can have all of that. We'll give you a doggy bag and you can take it home, okay? Have it for dinner and lunch and a whole bunch of times.
Come see the Healthcraft Cooking Show and ask how you can receive either the Healthcraft Kitchen Machine, Healthcraft Liquid Core Electric Skillet, Healthcraft Herbal Tea Brewer Coffee Maker, or the Chef Tail Commercial Cutlery Set absolutely free. Healthcraft products are not sold in retail outlets. They can only be purchased at home shows, malls, and exhibitions. Come see this exciting cooking show and learn how to cook meals that will be healthier, better tasting, and more economical.
See the Healthcraft Cooking Show live at the Strawberry Festival in Plant City, March 3rd through the 13th, and the Modern Living Show, Sarasota Square Mall, March 3rd through the 6th.
A lot of